Hello, my name is Hayden Wayne. This is the Healing Channel, episode 14. I now will read a parable. I wrote it May 1st, May Day, 2012, in one day. Don't think by looking at this mainframe you're younger than I. Yeah, the transistor and birth control pill were invented during my lifetime. Rock and roll was born into me. I got laid to the Beatles. 7 years of connecting the sense memory of our life unfolding before us, with each individual song continually uplifting us into one singular euphoric consciousness. It seemed the high would never end. Every new discovery of the flesh, as well as the exhilaration of these experiences, was through innocence and wonder. Yeah, you're younger than I. Youth is only youth as long as there's innocence. But innocence died a while ago, within the cloud of a protracted nihilism. We have given up our children to a devolving immorality. You don't want to be younger than I. You need to reach into your sense memory for the wisdom of the ages in order to navigate these turbulent waters. However, I wish for you to regain your rightful place and time where your discoveries, no matter how diligently pursued, must allow for the humanism of our being to be released. How do we regain innocence and wonder? Change our course. A revolution. An evolution of our human ability to critically think. We were so smart, we created a machine that will geometrically progress itself beyond our own abilities. Oops. Machines don't need the blueness of the sky and ocean. Nuclear gray? They'll pay it no mind. It will be machines that will eventually evacuate the chosen few from the ashtray that was once Earth. Sweet, sweet green and blue Mother Earth with its endless abundance of life. Humanism is all we have. When we are out of touch, the quality of all life lessens. As the Hopis say from prophecy, quote, we have undermined our children. When they are fully corrupted, the destruction will be complete. Unquote. We did it as often as one would shake hands. It wasn't about domination or sexual aggression, just the free-spirited expression and exploration of naive, pubescent lovemaking as we freely shared our bodies. It is our responsibility, this moment in time, to look after the next 7 coming generations. It is our responsibility to tell the truth and out a lie as soon as it is discovered. There's a reason why getting an education within these United States is virtually impossible. We no longer know how to critically think collectively. That's why the overt lying and deception continues, and we, the people, are complacent. We allow pundits of various celebrity to think for us within a circus atmosphere, where entertainment is more important than the need to assimilate the factual news that seems to never get told. We don't react. Sedated by tech toys, we seem to not know the difference. The opiate of society is not religion, but distraction from the nano-continuum called being there. We have consciously chosen to let machines aid our thinking to the point we no longer know how to think for ourselves. We are virtualists trying to smell the roses from a computer screen. When I was a child, I could while away the time through fantasy, such as playing inside a discarded refrigerator box and using its collapsing frame as a caterpillar tread, navigating myself with a side view of the world rushing by within my imagination. We are addicted to our expensive machines. Thus, we have no leaders. Our representative body is solely conscious of perpetuating only its own monetary wealth, while comforted by our willingness to lull ourselves into ignorant stupor, ear-budded and gaming as the world cries out to the audio and visually distracted. The corporations and the powerful money changers have seduced our leadership, perverting the governing process and taking all of our wealth away. It makes staying healthy and trying to educate ourselves financially impossible. I call this treason. With enough numbers to consciously vote them out of power and put in place new amendments which will not allow this self-destruction to be inflicted upon us again, we will begin our restoration. It's time to become conscious. My generation is the last bastion before the complete paradigm shift. We are the linchpin by witness to what we have lost and what was and is humanly possible to restore through the rule of law. We're morphing with machines, where the word human will be taken from the race. There's so much to do. Now is the time. There are so many of us. Surely there are heroes amongst us. We, by necessity, have to microsize, departmentalize our place in space on this rapidly shrinking planet. If we want to be part of evolution and not discarded because of it, we have to repair all that has been abused while preparing for future generations. We do this because we are grateful for the gift of consciousness. It is the least we can collectively do. If we fervently try to maximize this vision, the paradigm shift will bring the next renaissance. The micro-renaissance the Beatles unleashed was glorious. A macro-renaissance will be where the regulation of diseases is predetermined by genetic makeup, with the instructions how to avoid the exacerbation of any physical shortcomings. The euphoric desires for untapped knowledge and a world of endless possibilities is right here before us. We are so connected and yet seemingly oblivious to the content of history. True history, not revisionism. We prefer to be voyeurs, watching ourselves becoming more deprived and thus depraved, forced to survive as opposed to live. Everything is possible for everyone who consciously is part of this awakening and contributes his, her life to these ends. It is ours. It is not for someone else to take, though our abysmal history proves the contrary. It is still never too late to become conscious. Wake up! Wake up! By sacrificing towards the next 7 generations, we receive perpetuated regeneration, which in itself is the never-ending process for immortality. As long as we keep the memories fresh, those of us who seemingly pass away will have never left. The only thing that changes is the addition of new memories. Who is to say all of life is nothing more than memories, neural synaptic phenomena, storing our capabilities to remember, let alone exponentially think? But what memories do we wish to have? Will we choose to be in denial while passively witnessing the robbery of our children's future? If we want to live forever, we have to make sure our children live forever. Mother Earth is our home, our natal bed. When we soil the planet, we soil ourselves. No amount of money will ever be able to wash us clean from forgetting our responsibilities.